Mr. Ngatia, another big problem in Kenya is the problem of tribalism. And many Kenyans understand what tribalism is. What is the view of the Kenya Red Alliance on tribalism, and what is the alternative? Because people say we end tribalism, but what is the alternative to tribalism that commands Kenyan politics?
Thank you very much. The biggest problem in our country since independence is tribalism, because first tribalism was introduced in Kenya by the so-called Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, the first president of Kenya. Tribalism has continued after Kenyatta came Moi. This means that in every leader that comes in Kenya becomes blind. When he turns left, right, forward, backward, he sees his tribe. Tribesmen, men and women. Kenyatta pumps all seats through promoting his tribe. When Moi came again, he promoted all Kalenjins in every ministry, in every organs of the government. And it means of Kenya's problem. Now Kibaki again. If you look how these oligarchic, mad behaviors of fascist leaders, mothers and fathers of all tribalism in Kenya, you will see in the so-called governments, the defense, because that's what keeps them in power, security. The army commander must come from their tribe. Paramilitary must come from their tribe. The CID, GSU, name it. And above all, the finance that controls money, that keeps them in power, is controlled or must be headed by the tribesman. Look, take Kibaki for example. In all ministries, everywhere, Kenya Revenue Authority, military, CID, all vital places that controls the organs of the state is controlled by his tribesmen. But again, to open the minds of Kenyan people, I have a very good example. And I have said this even before in my videos. For a president appointing his clan or his tribesmen in defense, CID cannot defend Kenyans. For instance, today, all IDPs, majority of them being Kikuyu, are still living in tented, dilapidated camps, tents, Kibaki's concentration camps in the best name. 3 years, they are still there. Kibaki, being the top leader of that country, has failed to settle them, or even to organize funds, to release money from treasury, buy lands and settle them. What we are seeing is the Kibaki governments want to settle these IDPs in a hostile territory or in Maasai land, where Maasai has come up openly and declared war with the government by saying if these IDPs are going to be settled on their land over their dead bodies. So tribalism should be fought. It is a cancer in our society, and we, the Kenya-led alliance, our politics are not based on ethnic or tribalism. We are revolutionaries. Our belief, we believe in class politics because the problem and solution to tribalism in Kenya is class war. Because when you are managed class in Kenya, you are the same. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter your tribe. Once you have money, you lead, you fool people, you con them, you become a criminal. To them, there is classless. But to Kenyan people, the common man, the poor, the low class, for instance, the government has killed so many youth. This youth comes from parents who cannot afford a lawyer or to take the government to the court once they have killed their children. So, for Kenyan people to understand what is tribalism and what is the cure of this cancer that has eaten all the best minds of our society since independent days is the following. Kenyan people should join the Kenya Red Alliance and we form a classless society because the system has failed. 3 presidents, 3 regimes has failed to fight corruption, and the corruption cannot be fought with soft, good, and the voices coming from that leaders. Action speaks louder than words. To fight tribalism, the only solution and the answer is to study the class politics. That's what Kenyan people are lacking. And I would challenge any professor, any elite in Kenya to come and tell Kenya's people otherwise. The only way to fight corruption in Kenya is to overthrow that mentality of capitalism and replace it with the ideology. Since independence, Kenyatta regime, Moi regime, Kibaki regime has failed to bring about ideological politics. There is no party in Kenya today based on ideology. Ideology will not solve the class struggle and the tribalism in Kenya. We believe there is no any other ways to make Kenya a better place for all of us, regardless of religion, race, class, but class politics. Thank you.